Start record. Camera chooser. Camera back. Camera chooser. Front back. Okay, so that worked out. Right, so now I've got a fair bit to say, and I have to then go through my camera in my phone and delete these friggin' videos. Oh my god. This sucks. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing not too bad. I had to delete Recorder HQ today because it's of no use in my phone. Recorder HQ does nothing for me. It's no good for recordings. You basically do a recording and then you can't share it anywhere. You know, you can't do anything with it. It's like having an old-fashioned tape recorder, but then it's it's basically like having a dictaphone that has no features. It's crap. I don't like it. So I deleted the app. I'm now using YouTube. On Tuesday, I'm going to play around with Backpack Studio a lot more when I buy it. I'm going to be buying it, and I'm going to see how I go with uploading stuff to YouTube from Backpack Studio when I can download Movie Maker onto my phone. And yeah, I'll see what happens then. But today I'm just using YouTube, and I have to go through my phone and clean it all up because there's just crap in it everywhere. It's just all cluttered. It's all rubbish. We're going into another coronavirus lockdown soon. So I'm pretty much getting ready to cancel any support outings that aren't essential. For how long, I don't know. I'm sure I'll be able to walk to the shops every day to get milk, but that'll be it. There'll be nothing else to do. Just walk to the shops and walk back home. Yeah, what a boring life that we're going to have for a while. But I got garden set up and everything. I might even... It's really cold outside at the moment. It's very cold. It is really, really cold. It's freezing. It is freezing cold. So, here is my garden. Then I'm going back inside because it is freezing bloody cold. Okay. We're going to go from left to right. Here is my 2 square pots with chives and shallots. One has chives, one has shallots. The next one is some rosemary and some petunias. So there they are in a big pot. And then there's some dill, which I think is dead. It's oh, hang on, no, it's growing. Oh, I thought it was dead. It's growing up. It's growing up. I have to water my plants again, but anyway, I'll do that soon. The dill is growing. Oh, there's no, feels all dry. Feels very dry. I might fix that. Hang on, just let me do something about that. Give me a second, guys. I've got my phone in my pocket, so if you don't see anything, that's why. I have to fix my plants. Oh shit. Yeah, I must say life is pretty depressing and pretty boring, and we were considering giving me medical support at some stage, but the doctor said that I was improving slowly, so he doesn't want to medicate me if I'm improving without medication. Oh God, I have to, the dill is growing. I thought the dill was dying off. So what I did, which I'll show you in a minute, I started growing some more dill and some more California poppies, thinking that my other ones were slowly dying off. But they are not. Okay, I need to hurry up and water these. I need to go down my garden, I think. Okay. Just watering my square pots. Now I'm watering my petunias, rosemary and dill, because it's really dry. It's extremely dry. The next one I've got is broccoli and lettuce, and I've made sure this one isn't broccoli and lettuce, it's actually pansies and jade flowers. Oh, that's a runner that's growing out of that. I need to cut that off. I do need to cut that one back. Might cut it back to create a new cutting out of that. I might cut that off there because it's going to grow. Might just leave that in there. It's trying to grow into the other garden. But yeah, I'll have to cut that off. They're jade. This jade flower is beautiful. It's so cute. Then you've got tomatoes. They're regrowing their things and growing up again. Growing and growing up, hey? I have to cut that. It's just going to keep growing out. Oh God, I'm going to have to make it grow somewhere, but I'll figure that out in a minute. And there's sweet peas and there's some chives and all that growing in there. I'm going to have to grow all that along somewhere. I have to put that up on one of the stakes there. I'll fix it up in a minute. You got onions and shallots and chives. I like my chives. And then you got broccoli. Then you got lettuce. The lettuce is in here. The broccoli's growing over the lettuce, but that'll create partial shade for my lettuce. I have to take some of the leaves off. Have to pick at them. Then you got mint, oregano and basil. The basil is trying to sprout, but it's not working, but it will. Tomatoes and lavender in there. Peas, so sweet peas. You got pumpkin, and there's passion fruits that they're trying to sprout up, but they're not. Yeah, they're not doing a good job. Then you got jasmine. Then you got thyme, parsley, and mint. Mint. Actually, that's mint. That's basil. The basil's growing up very well here. It's actually growing very well. I have to give it a bit more water. The Thai basil's coming along great. It's recovered. It was actually dying for a little while back when. Then I recovered him. I made him better. Isn't that great? I made a plant recover. So, putting my phone back in my wallet again, and I'm going to find out which plants need a bit more water and which ones don't. And, no, maybe they'll be okay. I'll just leave them. I'll worry about it in the morning. Worry about it then. because you can give them too much. You can give them too much. So, oh, it's cold out here. It is very cold. Freezing bloody cold. Freezing. So there you go. That's my plants for you. I have to get rid of one of the runners because if you let it grow into another pot, it'll just grow more roots and, you know, it'll just grow, it'll grow everywhere. So that's what I've figured out. This bloody, in fact, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to prune my pansy. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Just got to wash my hands. Because when I get sap on my hands from cutting off these flowers from the trees, yeah, it plays up a bit. Might prune back my broccolis a little bit as well. I might do that. In fact, you can come with me as you put up with me doing this bloody shit, because that's what I've got YouTube on for. So, whoops. let me get my pruners again. You can help me, well, not you can help me, but I'm not one of these people that can take brilliant videos. So, you just have to make do with what I can manage. I'm no good at video recording, but you just have to try to manage what you can. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Now, oh, I've still got sap on my bloody hand. Oh. Okay, trying to figure out where I'm going with this stupid garden. Okay, I'm going to prune back some of the broccoli, which is driving me fucking crazy. Okay, how you need to do it? You cut back like this, like that. Then you cut another one back. It's getting so fucking big. It's massive. Now I don't want stuff to be leaning over my doorway, because that's just going to really piss me off, that wood. Okay, cutting back my broccoli, which is working so far. Get in here, cut that back. Okay, cut that one back, and that'll be right. Otherwise there's just going to be too many broccolis. Get in there and cut that back. There we go. I don't want to cut too much of it, but just enough to make it less of a problem. So I want to cut just all that. There we go. You don't want it to be nothing, but yeah, at the same time, you want it to be a bit more of a manageable thing. That's been, I'll have to leave that to cut that one back. There we go. Now I'm going to cut all this bloody shit back. Just going to do that now. Bloody stupid shit. Pruning's a bit of a business, but you've got to do it. You just got to do it. Just like a haircut. These are shallots. Better just leave them, but you know, I don't want to deal with too much. So, just doing a cut back to make it easier for things to keep growing. probably not with me. Might just cut that bit off. Okay, cut that bit off. There we go. Okay. Leave all them go. These shallots are growing perfectly. They're going to be really yummy edible spring onions soon. And there's another garlic leaf. Let me get rid of that one. Okay. Don't want to get rid of all of them, just the tall ones. Okay. Okay. Now that's done. All done. Yes, that's pruning for you. Pruning is a pain in the friggin' ass. Pruning is a pain in the bloody ass, and what it is. It's a stupid pain. Pruning is a bloody pain. Pruning is a pain in the asshole. It's bullshit. But all you do is just cut some of the shallots down, and then they want to keep on growing. So otherwise they can eventually grow to seed, and that's the least of my concerns right now. Later on, yes, but at the moment it's still winter and I kind of want things to be a bit manageable until the spring, then let them grow like crazy. Need to really wash and moisturise my hands. This is my process. Water, rinsing your hands in warm water, washing my hands in warm soapy water, and due to my doctor being concerned about injuries from the garden and pruning, I have to be really careful and keep on washing my hands before each gardening session and after each gardening session. And then I have to put moisturiser on. There's no use in me using lights there for me to supposedly see what's going on because I can't see. So my other project is I'm growing some more dill because I can't be sure how well my other dill outside will grow or how well it will work out, let alone the California poppies. So I'm growing more of each, California poppies and more dill, because I like dill, I like basil, and I like California poppies, the flowers. And I like petunias, so I'm growing a few of this, bit of this and that, but I'm especially bringing up the dill and make it work out so that I can eventually use it in spaghetti. Don't tell me how I've somehow saved my basil plants, but I have. I've somehow saved them. I don't know how, but I did. And yeah, I just I don't know how they recovered, but they have. They're growing more leaves and they're getting bigger and stronger. And I've got my hand moisturiser on now, so yeah, gonna sit on my nice bed and when I'm at the doctor's next, I can just say, oh well, life is going pretty good, and yeah, everything's okay with me, and I not suffering too much. Um, but basically, I got everything sorted with my garden for today, and yeah, I've just got to water my plants a bit more tomorrow so they don't die off. And I think next time what I'll do is I'll just grow a few onions. So where I've got the brown onions and the shallots with the red onion, I'll just grow, for example, I will just grow onions. So one pot with red onion, one pot with brown onion, because otherwise they can be overcrowded in a container. So if I had to choose a container for the onions, I would want to get a really big container for them next time, and I would want to put them somewhere that they're going to be out of my road, or maybe put them over in the side garden patch where there's heaps of space to grow onions. And then next year I'd grow something else, you know. I would make sure I grow enough massive quantity of onions that I can store them for 3 or 4 months or 6 months. I'm hoping that cutting back the garlic plant hasn't done too much to it, you know, because I don't want it to fall over. I don't want all the leaves to die out, and I don't want it to go rotten in the ground. So yeah, I want a lot of garlic, and I want to keep it from tipping over, so I've cut it back a bit. Yeah, I have to get used to using the pruners a bit more, but I just don't want to hurt myself, so I'm being careful with them. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, life is reasonable. I'll let you all know with updates here and there what goes on, and with your suggestion, Stephanie, I'll try Backpack Studio on Tuesday when I buy it, and I'll download iMovie onto my iPhone again, and I'll mess around with it a bit and see if I can upload stuff to YouTube like that. Because otherwise I'm continuously using the YouTube app, and it's a bit of a battery drainer. So yeah, and then I want to be able to mix my apps, so when I'm doing recording I can then use other apps during my recording, and yeah, that's when I can be actually having a great time with my phone again. Then I just have to find out how to have a great time just with life. No, but otherwise I'm pretty good, and the doctor will decide what happens, because when I tell him, look, everyone gets old, everyone dies, some people get old faster, some people get old slower, then he'll be doing something to try to make me get old slowly, and it's like, oh, you're going to draw out my old age now. I just want to get my old age over and done with and get past the death and dying part, the dead and dying part, as quick as I can. I just don't want to draw out getting old. So, yeah. Anyway, I shall get going, and I will talk to you all later.
Camera, speech off. Speech, stop recording.